All right, hey, good afternoon, everyone. Hey, I just want to come at you real quick and do a really short video on in whom. What does in whom mean? I think a lot of people had this verse, or had this phrase, confused with, they say it's us being in Christ. Well, that phrase does not say that at all. It's about the person of Jesus Christ. It's not talking about you being in Christ or the believer already being in Christ. And so that's why I think a lot of the confusion abounds today, right? So it occurs 12 times in Romans to Philemon, and 10 of those 12 times it is used at the beginning of the verse. So when in whom is used at the beginning of a verse, it's specifying the person or the group that it is talking about. And it's used as a relative pronoun in that sense. So in whom equals the person of Jesus Christ. So it's the person of Christ. It's not us being in Christ. And so if you compare, I'm gonna give you some of those verses. So compare Ephesians 1:7, Ephesians 1:11, Ephesians 1:13, Ephesians 2:21, Ephesians 2:22, Ephesians 3:12, Colossians 1:14, Colossians 2:3, Colossians 2:11, and 2 Corinthians 4:4. And go through and read those verses, and then you'll be able to better understand what the in whom means. It doesn't mean in Christ. So I think if we get over that, I think if you get over that hump and thinking that means in Christ, it'll give you better understanding of forgiveness of sins, in understanding what the in whom means, because you cannot place yourself in a place where you do not belong. You cannot make something say that it does not say. You have to just simply let the Bible be true. And so let me know if all the in whom's you find mean in Christ or the person of Christ. And so I'm going to go ahead and explain this verse real quick. I just want to go ahead and read it, right? Ephesians 1:7. I'm just going to pick this one because I'm not going to go through and read all of them. In whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace. So there we find that we have redemption and the forgiveness of sins through what? Through the blood of Christ. So the in whom there is talking about the person of Christ. Our forgiveness does not come through being in Christ first, so being saved first. No, that's putting the cart before the horse, right? Forgiveness cleared the way for salvation, but you do not get forgiven when you get saved. Forgiveness is the means to be saved. You are already forgiven. You were 2,000 years ago. That's what Jesus Christ accomplished on the cross for everyone. So I just wanted to explain that to you real quick, guys. And I really appreciate you taking the time out. And until I come at you again, grace and peace.